Welcome back to some of Xenonauts, and first of all, thank you all very much for that great response to the first episode. Really appreciate it. We have our first combat mission, our first alien abduction mission, and we're going right in. And yes, I should have probably kept some people in the back so that we can use the back ramp, not just the side doors. Also, there's apparently some strong requests for actually voicing at least the guys. I'm not going to read out the autopsy reports, but hey, Commander, I'm picking up extraterrestrial activity in the area. The signals match those detected during other suspected abduction events. Scout the area. If there's any extraterrestrials present, eliminate them. Jane Bradford here, our operations director. The energy readings are rising fast. We may not have much time until the aliens depart. Let's free any capture locals as quickly as possible then. God knows what the aliens will do to them otherwise. Okay, well, why don't we ask him if he knows? Alright, so these are these abduction tubes. We need to stand next to them and then we can free the guys. Alright. Well, I guess we are taking... We have our shield man. And apparently also in the laying out of the guys here in the ship, I could have also specified their facing, so I could have faced outside the ship already. Oh boy. They look like aliens, eh? So they have some sort of armor and 55 health. Oh. Now it said that we have 7 turns left to release civilians. So we are on a clock here. 7 turns to get out there and get all these guys. All right, that's a short timer. What is happening on this side? Nothing. Okay. Kind of regret really the setup that I have chosen here. So those guys are looking away. I'm assuming they're not gonna get reactions, so I'm just gonna ignore them for now. Get some people deployed out here. Get some people rescued. Keeping the ship between me and the confirmed contacts. You go out there. Charging these guys is gonna be really tricky. I have no idea what their offensive capabilities are. Not aside from there. Okay, it's 100% blocked by the ship. 54 chance on that guy or on that guy. Mostly because of the fence being in the way. Of all the things that would block my shot, I didn't think the fence would be the main problem here. So how do you approach these guys? Ah, this is also a night mission apparently. All soldiers have been issued flares. They're thrown like grenades, provide a source of light. That's great. Now, have you heard of this new invention called the flashlight? Or, flare guns where you shoot the flare in the air and then the whole battlefield is illuminated. Like it feels like there are solutions to this that most games just ignore. Okay, I'm gonna send one of our assaults out here. This is a line of sight blocker, so maybe we can get our sniper out here and behind the vegetation. Maybe this is really just those two guys. So, line of sight to this guy from here. I thought we were 100% blocked here, but okay, maybe not. So my plan here is a little bit to get our machine gun and our grenade launcher here in position. Gonna get one of my rifle dudes also to help out here. So we have like shotguns and one rifle squad picking up civilians over here. And then I'm gonna break line of sight over here mostly. I'm already trying to move via right click because, you know, that's how you do it in XCOM. Alright, but right click is just chasing and changing the facing. Alright. And turn here and see what happens. There's a lot of movement. Surely you're not gonna be on Overwatch anymore. So we're still getting minus 40 from that cover object that he has there. What if we bring you out? Okay, no, he's on Overwatch. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's so weird that grenades are kind of stopped by cover, and like I don't care about hitting the guy, just hit the area. It leaves us with 2 action points. Means I can't even go out of the way. So I guess we gotta do some cleanup here after doing this. Alright. 1%, it's a pretty good shot. Oh, you're still alive. Don't see the other guy anymore. Can take 2 37s, 15 time units. I'm just looking for the modifiers here, but it's just that we have terrible. Lindgren has terrible accuracy at 46. That's why these shots are so bad. But you know, you just gotta hit your shots. Easy peasy. Okay, and then I'm gonna have you just stand behind our shield guy. And maybe have some time units remaining for potential reaction shots. Right, meanwhile. Rescues in. Is this not... This is the wall of a building, right? No? It's blown open, maybe, by... Nah, it says missed shot, it's here. Like, why is... Did I just think there was a wall here when I went here last turn, or did I just completely miss the plot? Can also go on the high ground here. So why don't you go all the way here to the ladder? Give us some good line of sight. Who's left? You have a lot of action points left. Let's keep it that way. Shield doing shield things. Straight spotted up there. Oh, keep the grenades coming. I like them. This feels like, you know, original, no, like XCOM. Typical XCOM tactics. Blow up the cover with grenades and take them out with sniper shots. Nice one. It's really fun, isn't it? 0% chance to hit. No idea how good his chance to hit is. Absolutely no enemies sighted from up here. Okay, so let's rescue another dude. Probably dash all the way up. Get ready to get this one. We have 5 turns. Now this timer is feeling tight. Jumping down the building. I probably want to move you into some sort of cover here. So that leaves me with... You still have 21 time units remaining. We don't know where he's gonna move. I think we're just gonna stay here with you. Machine gun can probably go this way, and then behind the truck. I think there was a dude back here, which might be something where our grenade launcher is gonna dash towards. Talking about her. Let's just go out here. We still have some cover from the ship. No reason to go too far out here. Okay, and that's the map edge. So far we know about 2 dudes. We kind of lost line of sight on the guy up top. Would make it all the way there. I mean, we're not getting anything for rescuing them a turn early, so let's not take any risks. Looks like we can't jump the fence, or maybe I'm just not figuring out how to move here. Question. What's your shot on this guy? 54. That's not great, but it's also not terrible. We can make it there. Very reliable cover there, that little shrubbery. Kind of banking a lot on no more enemies being out here. Like, if they were, we would have seen them. What do we have? There's... I don't think we can. We could flatten... No, 0%. It's about 32 to throw that. Concerned about this guy that was up there. So what if we go here and flashbang? Suppress the sim suppression. I think one of the effects is that it reduces their action points by half that they have next turn. I mean, there's the ridge here. I don't, unless there's an enemy up top, I don't think anyone can flank me here. And so we take the very reliable hail bale cover and just prepare to kind of get a flank on that guy. Right. Leaves me with Steven. Super far away. I'm not even sure, like, is there any way we can get up here? These look like a little bit like these typical XCOM vines that you can use to climb up. So maybe we can use those. Get you back here. You're there on Overwatch-ish. You can miss another shot next turn. All good. Oh, taking cover next to the abduction tube. That's just rude. Also, completely making my flanking impossible. $66, already a little bit better than whatever we had last turn. Yeah, take that, you little bush. Yeah, we were just gonna head straight for this thing. Go with the assumption that there are no enemies here. It's fine. Could possibly go wrong. That unit cannot climb. Is it because of the shields? Can you climb? You can. Okay. Interesting restriction. I wonder if I could potentially drop the shield to get up there. Okay, there's no other ways up. We gotta dash up with these two guys next turn. I guess we can like throw a explosive charge or something up top to support. We can't climb. Unless there's a way. Could I potentially drop the shields? Yes. Not sure if I'm willing to do that. Okay, so what are we doing here? Samuel. The civvy. Keeps on charging. Gets ready to get over there. We have here smoke. Demolition charge. What's my accuracy? Kinda don't want to hit the abduction tube, I'm assuming. What's my shot accuracy? 0. Yeah, well, okay with the shotgun. 50% from that thing. That is just rude taking that as cup. Yeah, 53, but we don't have the time units to get there and shoot. So 3 times 41. He's on full health. I don't think single soldier can do that. Get you over here. And apparently well, is it because I'm behind the vehicle that the vehicle is not an obstacle? I don't know. I hope I'm in cover, yeah? I mean, it does show cover icons. So, and then you go this way, so we can potentially flank from this side next turn, maybe? Alright, everybody else is in position. End the turn. Damn civilians moving around. Okay. $62 to get there. What do I just get here? 5. 3 shots at RP. What about just more grenades? So they destroy cover, but not necessarily units. Which is really what I want here. 100% accuracy. Accuracy. Maybe you can even hit that something here. We have 23 units remaining, so we can give them one of those. There's no way we can get in there 62 for that for melee. Let's check out what's the deal with the guy up top. The deal is we don't know where he is. No, we don't. Okay. And you roll that possibly. Still shoot from there? Not quite. 83%. That feels really low. We're still getting some sort out of the smoke. Why don't we go here instead? Emitting. Ooh, you were shooting that shit at me? Listen up, buddy. That was a big hit. That was a big and nasty hit. Now it's all on on 46 accuracy Steven to save the day here. No? Anything left that we can throw up there? A flare. Probably not. Your movement is awful. Maybe, you know, even though technically we should exercise restraint when using explosives. Like in this case, I just really don't want him to shoot my dude again. Okay, so with him out of the picture, let's charge for a stun baton attack. If this goes wrong, we still have the other shotgunner. Oh yeah, okay, cool. We still have 5 units. So we can. Well, heal. It's gotta be like here. The odds of hitting our own guy in that process. Only pretty good. Oh, this is not good. This is not how I wanted this turn to go. Well, you over here, you over there. Well, if you wanted to live, you should have hit your attack, eh? What's that? So, what is my chance? It's really low to get the attack in. 42% chance to actually hit with this stun weapon. It's not great. Okay, not enough action points to do any other attack. You gotta come in. I think we have a 100% shot close sniper, don't we? 98. Oh, you're out of ammo. You're telling me you need 32 time units to reload this, leaving you with 29 after the reload, and we need 30 for an aimed shot. Cool. So, okay. So, we got all the dudes. Limited all targets, but I guess we're not getting any of these. Get here with your remaining points. Okay, I can get this one rescued. Then time units to heal you. Were you healing for you're bleeding for 2, and this is the last turn anyway. So maybe we just dash you to rescue one civilian before you fall to the floor. You can't get there. You have literally no time units at all because you're so heavily injured. Well, nothing to do, I guess, here. Well, I had several comments telling me, hey, you should really, utilize those stun buttons and get some captures in, even against the cleaners. And I'm like, against the aliens, it's going to be even better. I guess that wasn't the right situation for that. Or we just got really unlucky on the rolls. Well, the life of an assault. Okay, so yeah. 3 not rescued. Can't really get to those 3. I'm not sure. I guess they're getting beamed up to the ship. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Just end your turn. So be like, I guess I misunderstood that display of the -2. I think that was probably more like 2 wounds that I had, and I was losing 10 HP and not just 2 HP. So, well, then again, also the other guy didn't have enough movement or action points to heal there. But that was bad. That was unfortunate. Well, lessons were learned. Hey, I think that's, you gotta test out these kind of things a little bit, right? 20,000 to recruit new guys. Get some replacements in. Super high accuracy. Yeah, you have low hit points, but yeah, you would make a killer of a sniper. Oh, we don't have the capacity. Okay. Well, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Okay, we can learn about their weapons, we can learn about armor, and we can learn about their biology. But yeah, we didn't. Well, no, we were autopsying the general. Okay, so we have alien alloys, probably from the equipment we recovered. Super heavy element, clearly artificial origin. So we got some alien alloys now. Such a training rate. What's with the red? Green dot is shown in the icon. The protection status, so that's what it means. They will cost fewer operation points to intact. Okay. This costs us. Right. So there are enemy supporters that we can eliminate, or infiltrators. Is that what I'm understanding here? What about these other slots? So we could recruit supporters for various effects. On Doomsday per day. Okay, so we gotta get some more operation points. Feel like, you know, the tutorial could have explained a little bit more in that regard, but we're struggling our way through this here. Alright, for now, I think we're just gonna fast forward time. Let's see what happens. I think that timer on the mission felt really tight. Then again, I'm not sure if it's expected that you can rescue all 10, or if we actually got a decent result with 7. Losing 2 soldiers in the process is certainly not the decent result I was hoping for. Okay. We should probably also, on that note, get some people assigned to roads. So we lost our heavy. And we lost one of our assaults. So for assaults, we probably want somebody with good time units, so they can make yeah, good time units, good reflexes, good hit points, good everything, right? But maybe they don't need good accuracy. So Dennis, welcome to the assault squad. And then you're gonna be a heavy. Hit up the Skyhawk again. Cool. this weird feeling of like, should I be doing something else other than scanning? Alright, the general. From the autopsy on former comrade as a peculiar experience. Externally, the general appeared much as we remember. A close inspection of the body revealed nothing of interest besides the wounds inflicted by your soldiers. Also, brain scan revealed the presence of significant swelling and bleeding within the skull. So, that gives us 50 operation points. He was psionically influenced, right? So, do we want better armor? Do we want better weapons? Do we want the plot point? Or do we want combat vehicles? It's the fastest research, and maybe we can get some shifts, some tanks going. Talking about that, by the way. If we go to our Skyhawk, so let me change that a little bit. I think the sniper here, then maybe the assault. Right click to rotate. And then let's have you here, so we can either go out the sides or out the back, depending on where we're most needed. And sniper kind of in a flex position here. For each direction. I'm sure there's better ways to handle that, but hey. So if we want to do something then here instead of, but that's so many, like 300 points. Well, 200 points for -1 doomsday per day. Probably a better deal than using the reduced tension, right? Because it's kind of a permanent bonus we get, I'm assuming. Oh, and a lot of assumptions out here. We got ourselves a UFO. Yeah, launch Interceptor. Not S. We only have one of those. Now, in that tutorial, you had one interception actually to play, but you had 2 interceptors for that one. So you could kind of flank the ship, you know, have one attack from the front, one get behind the UFO and thereby shoot it down. Because on a head-on engagement, I would assume we're gonna have a rough time, but we'll find out. We just had a rough time in the field, now we're gonna have a rough time in the sky. We're currently over water. Is that what I'm seeing here? Okay, so we tail them until we're back over land. Hopefully. We want to have a crash site, right? It's a weird way of tailing them. Who's tailing who here? Alright, so we can deploy anywhere in this zone, which, you know, seems a little bit okay. We're just gonna come from the side then. Gonna go in with the afterburners. And doesn't have the best range. Really brought us much in terms of avoiding the front-on head-on engagement here. Can kinda, you know, do a little bit evasive action. It's a cooldown on. Yeah. We won. Deception successful. Look at us. Right. So what now? Wreckage recovered. No aliens survived the crash. 6 alloys. Okay. Out. There is not many alloys. Okay, so we got a generator going, so we got some more power capacity, so we can maybe build some more stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking about the training center, so we can actually get some training for our soldiers done. Get training center going up here. Oh, also we did finish the hangar, so we could build a lot of money. $7 days to build a whole ship? Sure. Okay, so building the training center, building a backup interceptor. Okay, so additional radars would increase our radar distance. I think we're fine with radar distance for now. That's also a lot of money again. By the way, so now we have in the storage 23 alloys, 3 mag weapons, a couple cleaner corpses. Oh, and we can sell those. Don't ask who's buying those corpses. And yeah, so the one secton, clearly not a sectoid, the one secton we blew up with a grenade, we didn't get the corpse. Alright. Is that Angel 1 gonna get automatically repaired? I'm assuming, right? So, like, it's still showing something here, like a countdown, but I'm not seeing any action I can do here. Airliner shut down. 243 fatalities. It's unfortunate. Does it show me where that was? Okay, so the countdown timer was how much time until we get the monies. Okay. It seems to be a laser cannon. You can understand some numerous subjects. Okay, so these probes are not built for combat. Aerial warfare, that seems like an important project. I think we should probably look into also getting more research speed. So hypothetically speaking, if we wanted to get a second lab one, it's never 500,000. Spend money now to make more money later. Probably have to hire some scientists. Soldier extraction. Regain contact with 3 of our experienced soldiers that were out on operation when we lost Atlas Base. A team of cleaners is closing on the location, giving an opportunity to save our comrades and weaken our enemies. Elimination mission, we get 3 sergeant ranked soldiers, 20% doomsday reduction. Well, guess we have our work cut out for us, you know, and apparently we can... Well, we don't have the living room space, right, for more soldiers at the moment. I'm not sure what the penalty is if we're going over the limit. We have to dismiss somebody, or if we just get some sort of penalty for that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's... or maybe we're gonna have 3 empty slots after the mission if somebody keeps throwing away people. We'll figure it out in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.